So much, Don. Earlier this morning, we had the conversation about employers checking those social networking sites.
Watch out.
For the potential hiring process. Joining us in studio again, our interactive managing editor, Elizabeth Reed, to give us more of an insight about what we talked about earlier.
Of course, and you can log on to northwestohio.com/blogs to follow along. I posted this story in our What's Trending segment. So basically, a new study has come out saying that 89% of companies are using social networking to recruit for potential employers. And 79% of those hiring managers are Googling you, they're looking on Facebook, looking on Twitter at your profiles before they say, okay, you can be hired. So
that's a high number.
It's a very high number, and they're only expecting it to increase in 2012 because it's so easy for employers to get a taste of your personality, your talents, kind of see who you really are behind the professional light that they might see you in an interview. You know, and people, it's really a valuable tool. I actually got this job, I found it through Facebook, and it can be a really valuable search tool. So a lot of people on Twitter and Facebook are kind of saying, well, how do I find the happy medium between, you know, continuing my Facebook relationships with my friends, but also making sure it's a professional profile. And
that's
so,
hard. And
yeah.
that's a hard
Did they
balance
offer
to
any
strike.
advice in this
do you have
study?
tips for us?
Well, yeah, I do have a few tips. It just says, you know, keep your personality. Don't feel like you have to be a fake person or create a fake account to be a professional. You know, employers want to see if you have like little funny or sarcastic quips that you like comment about the news or whatever you're thinking, but you just have to take 3 seconds before you tweet or before you tweet or you post and say, okay, would a professional see this in the same light that I'm trying to deliver it, or is it kind of a, you know, is that inappropriate? Also, just making sure with your photos and tagging, you know, anybody can basically grab a screen grab. They can go through other friends that don't have privacy settings to find your information. So don't underestimate these hiring managers. Their job is to get on there and find you. So, you know, just have fun with it and keep it clean. Just go through and check. I know, I think all of us have probably gone to our Twitter and make sure, okay, I didn't say anything bad.
Or delete the party pics or the tag pics.
Yeah,
but
those days should be over. So, you know, social networking isn't as private as we'd like to believe it is, but we can still have fun. And as always, you know, follow the potential employer that you want to connect with and engage with them, because I think nothing, you know, it makes them happier than knowing that you're researching them in their social media endeavors while they're also researching you.
Remember
But
when
don't stalk either.
Yeah,
find that
stalk.
happy medium.
Don't
it's
stalk
all about
it.
that.
Do you remember when social networking was just carefree? Gone are those days.
Right.
I mean, really.
We learned our
in just
lessons.
a few years, it's really amazing how much it's changed. And you know, don't just use, or another tip they say is don't rely on LinkedIn to be the only source. You know, people are going to look for you on Facebook and Twitter. So the more professional you can keep it, the better it is for you overall.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of erring on the side of caution there, getting those privacy settings as best as you can get them, and you know, they're going to find it. So
yeah.
And some of those quips, though, you know, I don't know. If you wouldn't say it to them in an interview, especially when you're going through the interview process, I would just say be especially careful.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, there's always somebody watching you. You just never know.
Especially when you're on
It is
TV.
nowadays, you know.
No,
yeah, but if you have a success story, like if you found your job through Facebook and Twitter and have some tips you want to share with the rest of us, please log on to our Facebook account, which is facebook.com/NorthwestOhio, and tweet at us at WNWOTV, because we definitely want to share these tweets with everybody else and get the word out there on social networking resumes, as they're calling them now.
Perfect.
Resumes.
Resumes. All right. Elizabeth Reed, Internet Managing Editor here at
so much.
WNWO. Thank you.
Thank you.